So let me read you a quote here from the double champion himself, Daniel Cormier. We have seen Israel Adesanya hurt Pereira in 2 fights. He can't get hit by Jan Blachowicz. Blachowicz hit so hard. I have seen Blachowicz almost decapitate guys. Luke Rockhold, Dominic Reyes. The way that he was knocking out guys for a while was very scary. And that's coming from one of the best analysts that we have in the sport. One of the only handful of double champions in the sport. And that's me trying to give Daniel Cormier some validation. This is not just an opinion. This is an opinion coming from a double champion. But the thing is, when you go up a weight class, a lot of things change for you. One big thing that changes is your chin. And it's not really your chin, it's your durability. You see guys like Robert Whittaker got better by going up a weight class. You see Dustin Poirier, who was getting knocked out and knocked down a lot of times in the featherweight division, and then he went up a weight class and his durability shot up. He can go toe to toe with a world champion in Max Holloway, who was, I believe, on a 13 fight win streak. He could went toe to toe with any guy out there. Dustin Poirier's durability increased, and that is all because he went up a weight class. And there's science involved in this. It's not just a change in mentality. When you go up a weight class, it's not just your mentality changing, it's also the physical side of things. And the basic science to this whole thing is the weight cut. You don't cut a lot of weight, because now you're at a different weight class, a weight class that is higher. And when you don't cut a lot of weight, it gives you durability. And we all know what weight cutting can do to you. We know what going down a weight class can do to you. We've seen this happen. TJ Dillashaw, a bantamweight. That is one step closer to being the smallest weight class. TJ Dillashaw, who was a bantamweight world champion, that went down a weight class in an attempt to become a double champion, and you see that he got knocked out in 1 round. He got knocked out in 1 round, and he got clipped with air. I mean, you see the knockout that Henry Cejudo put on TJ Dillashaw. You see the punch that he threw. It doesn't look like it hurt him, but it did. It did hurt TJ Dillashaw. And the whole science to this whole thing is that the liquid in TJ Dillashaw's brain was drained because of the weight cut. When you cut a lot of weight, you can get tired easily. Your brain's liquid, because there's a liquid around your brain that almost keeps your brain in balance and puts some cushion to it. Right? The same way that a baby is surrounded with liquid. So there's cushion. So it's not solid to another solid material. There's liquid that will almost cushion damage. And when you cut a lot of weight, that liquid, it gets drained. In the same way that the womb needs water, your brain needs water. Could you imagine if your brain doesn't have any liquid around it? You stumble slightly and you're gonna go to sleep because your brain would be hitting the solid part of your skull. And when you cut a lot of weight, that liquids get drained and now you're a lot less durable. And the whole science correlates to Alex Pereira's durability. Because you take a look at a guy like Alex Pereira, he seems like a pretty big fella. In Robert Whittaker's words, have you seen the size of that fella? He's a pretty big dude. Alex Pereira, have you seen him side by side with Tyson Fury? Right, and Tyson Fury is listed as 6'9", and Alex Pereira, I believe he's listed as 6'4", in some trusted websites that you can find, and they look the same. They look the same. You could place a house on top of him. That house would be balanced. I mean, just for a comparison here. Alex Pereira looks really big, and he does cut a lot of weight to make middleweight. And by cutting a lot of weight, he gets a lot less durable. I mean, that's just the truth here. You see him fight Israel Adesanya twice, and he got hurt twice. He got hurt the first time that they fought. In MMA, that is. And he got wobbled. He got wobbled, but Adesanya couldn't finish him because it was the end of the round. And in the second fight, there was time for Izzy to capitalize on rocking and wobbling Alex Pereira. And he capitalized. He knocked him out cold. And that has a lot of things to do with the weight cut process. He cuts a lot of weight, he gets a lot less durable. And this is why I believe that going up a weight class, it may just be the best idea that Alex Pereira's ever had.